and this is the No Mercy wrap-up. I am Ryan Young, joined on the phone by the king of controversy, Anthony Smoody. Tony, what a pay-per-view we had in No Mercy. Smackdown's second pay-per-view.
I think this was better than our first one.
You think so?
I think so.
Let's run down what happened. Our pre-show contest, the Hype Bros and American Alpha defeat Vaudevillains and the Ascension. Then we go to the live show where the WWE Championship let it off because of the debate. Obviously, the presidential debate. They wanted to get that match in for the fans to watch. So, and AJ Styles defeats John Cena and Dean Ambrose. Nikki Bella defeats Carmella. SmackDown Tag Team titles, Rhino and Heath Slater retain against the Usos. Baron Corbin defeats Jack Swagger. Intercontinental title on the line, your winner, Dolph Ziggler. He's your new Intercontinental Champion. We'll talk about that in a second. The women's title was scratched. Becky Lynch is hurt. Therefore, Naomi defeated Alexa Bliss in a one-on-one match. They announced that that rematch, or the match that will actually take place, will be, I believe they said in Moscow. Did they say Moscow on November 8th, Tony?
No, they said,
or Glasgow, Scotland. That's it.
Yeah, Becky's hometown.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be awesome. And then your main event of the evening, Bray Wyatt defeats Randy Orton thanks to the interference, or not the interference, but the showing up of Luke Harper. Let's first talk about the way the show kicked off for the the WWE Championship. As AJ Styles retains, there's rumors of John Cena and Dean Ambrose taking some time off. So this match, you could have pretty much guaranteed you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, it was a little bit of controversy with the tap out there, but good call by Mike Yoda. The referee gets continue the match. But like I said, with no disqualification, AJ Styles, he survived another night.
Indeed he did, and then also you saw the tag team titles retained. Do you think eventually the Usos are going to get those titles, or do you think they're out of the picture now?
I think they're going to get, there's a lot of tag teams out there that are going to get a shot at the titles.
And then, Intercontinental title, Dolph Ziggler, what a night for him. He's going to be, the Spirit Squad tried to get involved again. I think these guys need to try to mind their own business, but Dolph Ziggler, he's got his title and he's got his job.
Remember, he did 2 years ago with the Authority in the pocket against 3-on-1. He's a survivor, you know.
Yeah, he did a tremendous job by him. He's looking to, and then of course your main event is going to be your main event, Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt. Tony, were you shocked to see Luke Harper show up at the Grand One Arena, the brand new arena of the Sacramento Kings coming up?
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked that Luke Harper decides to fight with Smackdown. He's not even part of the Smackdown roster.
He wasn't drafted by anyone, so I think he can go wherever he wants, right?
Yeah, I guarantee right now I think he'll probably get a contract as of Tuesday.
We'll see what happens there, but the Wyatt family foreman, isn't Eric Rowan still on SmackDown or no?
No, Eric Rowan's, I don't know where Eric Rowan's at. The only one that, no, because when the Wyatt family disappeared.
No, Eric Rowan's been on SmackDown with this whole storyline.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he's part of it, but the only one that's missing is on Raw is Braun Strowman.
He's doing his own thing. He's too busy beating up little guys.
Yeah, he's undefeated right now.
So that is your No Mercy pay-per-view. I believe their next Soul Smackdown pay-per-view will not be till December, either TLC or Roadblock.
It will be TLC. It'll be TLC first, then Roadblock.
And of course, Roadblock will be the night either my face is shaved or Tony gets a pie to the mush. And speaking of that, the standings, I picked because Tony was unable to do so. He didn't call in. But Tony had a pretty good night. I believe he gained a point on me. It's now 81 to 68.5. Tony, you get the picks now for the next two pay-per-views, which will be October 30th, Hell in a Cell, and then Survivor Series coming up November 21st, I believe.
Actually, it's 81 to 69.5, so it's like a 12.5, so it's close. But Hell in a Cell is going to be different because I'm going to be picking in Survivor Series. I might talk over you. I might.
And so that's gonna make December be a very fun month to see. Either if I've never shaved my goatee off, I could be clean shaved, or Tony is gonna have to get a pie to the face. Which one's gonna happen? We'll find out. And we're gonna do it the night of, Tony. You're spending the night. You're coming to Studio One, December 18th or whatever day that is.
Yeah, I'll get over here as soon as I can get that no-name person.
And Tony, oddly enough, that's the same night as Bears-Packers.
Oh, there you go. That's going to be a good day.
Hey folks, we're back here on the Ringside Report. You just saw the wrap-up from last night's No Mercy. Ryan Young, Anthony Smoody with you. Tony, how was your weekend? I didn't get a chance to ask you.
Oh, great. Bears lost.
Yeah.
It was not a bad weekend.
But the Cubs are 2-0 in Game 3 tonight, looking to try to finish it against Madison Bumgarner. I don't think they're going to win tonight, but I think they'll finish it off tomorrow.
I believe they're going to win tonight and get from rest from the NLCS.
I was at the game on Friday. I was at the game Saturday night on the rooftop. I couldn't see home plate because of the scoreboard, but still, it was a fun, amazing experience, and hopefully I get a chance to go in the NLCS. But that city's pumped.
I heard Punk was there Saturday night to get a crowd.
That was great. CM Punk was there to pump up the crowd. And then Lee Smith threw out the first pitch, and Jeff Garland sung the 7th inning stretch.
Always when Garland sings, bad things happen.
I know. When he's in the booth, he's dangerous.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, let's start off by recapping Impact from Thursday night. Lashley comes out and says he is the only champion here in TNA. Of course, this is following Bound for Glory. Aaron Rex comes out and says he's a champion. Gail Kim says it's time to give a woman the spotlight. She comes out. Matt Hardy comes out as one half of the tag team champions. DJZ comes out as the X Division champion. And Billy Corgan says every title is going to be on the line except for the X Division title, because they're going to be doing the Team X Gold. So DJZ, Mandrews, and Braxton Sutter defeats Trevor Lee, Aaron Everett or Alex Everett, and Marshe Rocket, Tony. Marshe Rocket lost the match, but he came in, he did very good, and I think he has a good chance, and he's going to fit right in there with the X Division.
Yes, definitely. Him with DJZ.
And that was great also, because DJZ and him got some in-ring time against each other. That was like the third match of the... We've already seen that twice at SSW.
Yes, definitely. Marshe Rocket, yes, definitely. I like him at the X Division, but he's got a long way to go.
Indeed. Eli Drake interviews EC3, and EC3 says if you press that dummy button one more time, he's going to beat him up. But Eli Drake says he's been here every second. EC3 came in with a silver spoon in his mouth, and Eli Drake came from the bottom with a guy named Micah with Drew Galloway. Wasn't expected to do anything, and now he is bound for gold. I thought it was a great promo by both guys. I'm looking for that storyline to continue to build as we get closer. We're really not closer to anything, but figure out what's going on with TNA. And if the name's going to change and all that. TNA Knockout title on the line. Gail Kim defeats Sienna. Then you have the TNA Tag Team titles. The Hardys versus Decay. On TV, this match got blacked out in the middle of it, went right to commercial, got froze. But apparently the Hardys retain over Decay. Cody comes out with Brandy and says they're here. He says they're getting treated with respect. And then all of a sudden Mike Bennett and Maria come out, and that's looking towards a big rivalry. Tony, are you looking forward to Cody and Brandy against the Mike Bennett Maria storyline?
Yeah, I like this one. It's going to turn out to be different than when Mike Bennett was facing EC3 and the other groups around there.
The TNA Impact Grand Championship, Aaron Rex defeats Baron Dax, one of the members of the Tribunal. Then in your main event for the TNA World title, Eddie Edwards defeats Lashley. We have a new TNA World Champion.
Yeah, by time they finally got Lashley to win the title. Eddie Edwards to win the title. But can Edwards hold on to that title as we go into next Thursday's Impact?
Yeah, it should be exciting. I think this, again, Lashley mainly lost this because he's preparing for a fight in the next couple of weeks, which I believe will be for Bellator on Spike TV.
And don't forget, due to the hurricane, they taped over the weekend, and
they continued their tapings today.
Yeah, they're just finished the last tapings right now as we speak.
They're on Sunday, excuse me. We're taping this on Sunday, but yeah. And also, we have, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but apparently there's rumors that this won't be announced till in late December. We have a new TNA Grand Champion already.
We're not going to announce it, but we'll
No.
We'll announce that first show.
No, that's not till December. We won't see that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But we're going to be buying TNA, and now Ray Lawler being bought by
Not buying, Tony, they didn't buy TNA, they're buying the library. Which means they can put all this stuff on the network, which I think is great. Okay, we're gonna take a. That'd be awesome. Okay, we're gonna take a time out. When we come back, we're gonna preview Raw for tonight, SmackDown for tomorrow. It's next. Welcome back here to this Monday edition of the Ringside Report. Now we're going to preview Raw and SmackDown for this week. Tonight, Raw's from the home of well, I guess they're not the NBA champions anymore, the Golden State Warriors, Oracle Arena. And then tomorrow night, SmackDown from a place I've been. Last year's the Hall of Fame, or 2 years ago, was at the SAP Center in San Jose. Let's first talk about Raw, Tony. We're getting closer to Hell in a Cell. Who does it look like Kevin Owens is going to be defending his title against?
Well, Jericho's getting a little bit tired or I guess Owens is getting a little bit tired of Jericho stealing the spotlight, so it looks like it's going to be Chris Jericho, because I don't think Seth Rollins is going to get a title shot. I think Triple H is going to come out, and one of these days Triple H is going to come out and Rollins, and then they're going to end up being a match in themselves. So
you're saying that I think Rollins is going to be thrown in there also. I think it's going to be a triple threat.
Yeah, but bringing Stephanie is one thing, but I don't think Foley has the balls to put Seth Rollins in the Hell in a Cell.
And then of course you got Roman Reigns, Rusev. That's the first match announced for Hell in a Cell. Do you expect? I think we talked about this before. Do you expect the women's title? It's rumored Charlotte and Sasha Banks could possibly be facing each other in the first ever women's Hell in a Cell.
Well, if you want ratings to be perfect, and you want Raw to kick SmackDown's ass, this is the fan wants. This is what they need. A women's match that makes history inside Hell in a Cell. Charlotte against Sasha Banks. This would be good because, one, she's getting a book on the line. Two, you don't expect women to survive Hell in a Cell.
Exactly. Hopefully they do that, and hopefully we find an answer to that. As of course that is less than 3 weeks away. Will be Hell in a Cell. Of course, No Mercy took place last night. That is SmackDown's pay-per-view. Tony, if we're taping this, of course, before that happened, tell me right now, who is your WWE World Heavyweight, or WWE, whatever it is now, who's your world champion on SmackDown? John Cena, most likely. He's leaving to tape a show. And then why not Dean Ambrose? You picked him.
Well, Dean Ambrose, I like him to be champion, but right now I expect him. I'm hearing a lot of rumors that the Shield might be coming back. I'm hearing a lot of rumors that he might be turning heel again. It's a lot of weird things that are happening with Dean Ambrose.
He's been acting heel lately too.
Yeah, so I think it's time for him to turn heel and get to where it belongs.
Is Dolph Ziggler still in WWE?
No, I'm hearing a lot of rumors that they're possibly gonna put him backstage at that talent agent, maybe.
Yep.
To help the young rookie. Dolph Ziggler, I loved when he first came in Spirit Spot, but I think this is young for him because he needs to work with the rookies at NXT. Because remember, Dusty Rhodes used to be the godfather of NXT.
Yep.
When he died, that ended the Godfather.
Exactly. I think that's good points there, Tony. Again, that is now. Of course, you got the women's title did not take place. Becky Lynch is hurt. Hopefully, we find some stuff out. Are the Usos? Are the Usos the new tag team champions?
I believe so. It's time for Heath Slater and Rhino. I guarantee that Rhino last Sunday at No Mercy ushered Heath Slater into the tag team history.
And then finally, what else do we got? And then ask one other question. Randy Orton, does he finally get his revenge on Bray Wyatt?
I believe so. I think we're finally going to see Sister Abigail. Hopefully last Sunday we got to see Sister Abigail.
And rumors, Tony, rumors are swirling that it's Eva Marie.
I don't know. It could be Bray Wyatt's sister, whoever it is.
Oh, maybe it's Bo Dallas.
It's supposed to be Bo Dallas' sister.
We'll see. Well done, Tony. Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt are brothers.
Yeah, so.
We'll see what happens. Again, that is Smackdown. That is Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central on USA. And, of course, Raw tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time on USA. That'll do it for us. We'll be back on Wednesday to recap Raw, preview Ring of Honor, NXT, and Impact. What else you got, Tony?
All right. The Cubs are going to sweep the Giants out of the playoffs after 12 o'clock this morning. We're taping this.
I hope so, Tony. Okay, for Anthony Smoody, I'm Ryan Young. So thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things wrestling.